بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
In the heart of our community, Masjid Al Salam shines as a beacon of light, illuminating the path for our guests of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But behind this radiant glow, there are unsung heroes working tirelessly to facilitate and serve our community. Let's meet few of them.
My name is Dr. Imam Mamdouh Mustafa Mahmoud, and I am the Imam and Resident Scholar of Masjid Al Salam. Alhamdulillah, we have programs that it is relevant to all representations of the community. For the sisters, we have a program and mentorship program on every Wednesday. We have for the youth, the young professionals, a mentorship program as well. And we have the education for the community on every Sunday morning. We have khatira after prayers. We have different educational program for the children with the weekend school and the Peace Academy, and I am supervising the curriculum and the teaching and the training of teachers and volunteers as well.
My name is Riza Bacchus. I'm here at Masjid Salam for the last 20 years or so. I've lived in this community, and Alhamdulillah, last 6 years I've had the honor and privilege of serving as the committee chair for education. Alhamdulillah, we have lots of programs for all age groups. For the kids, we have Nadhara and Hifz from 5 years old all the way up to in their 20s, and we also have, so there's about 150 students that are currently enrolled in the Nadhara and Hifz program. We also have Ijazah. There's about 15 or 16 students that are taking Ijazah with Sheikh Mamdouh. You know, maybe 6 years ago we had maybe 35 students in the Nadhara program. Today we have about 150 students. Alhamdulillah, I think this is one of the great assets that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us, a great gift, that we are blessed with very dedicated brothers and sisters in our community who, you know, we love to serve. You know, we love to serve Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Even doing the menial things and doing the big things, it doesn't matter. MashaAllah, the brothers and sisters I work with are very dedicated.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Nayyar Nadir, the principal of Masjid Al Salam Weekend Islamic School. I served the Weekend Islamic School from 2006 to 2013 and rejoined in late 2019. Yes, it's almost more than a decade. Seems like home. Alhamdulillah, the weekend school is one of the most extensive programs at Masjid Al Salam and one of the most essential programs per se. It is the lifeline for students attending public schools. We currently have 336 students, while several are on the waiting list. The Weekend Islamic School team comprises 63 members, including admins, vice principal, subject advisor, teachers, assistant teachers, and volunteers. We can broadly divide our school into 3 major sections: Sunday school from grade pre-K to grade 8, youth programs, freshman to junior senior, and Darus Sakina. Additionally, we have information technology classes for sophomore and above, and we have academic and non-academic clubs for all. SWIS is a lifeline for our students attending the public schools. We must make the school as productive and inviting as possible. Hence, we do many activities like Cultural Day Parade, Sports Day, Eid Carnival, quizzes and competitions. We also focus on in-depth study on any one topic per year, making it a theme for the school festival. It is Al-Asma Al-Husna this year, Ashra Mubashara last year, and will be Palestine the following year. We have an excellent dedicated team of administration, teachers and staff, but we still need good teachers and educators to invest in the future of our students. We are open to ideas, suggestions, and new programs. These are your kids, and we hope you can step up with your expertise and give us a hand. We need funds and sponsors too to make the school capable of setting a solid foundation for a successful Muslim, both here and in the hereafter, inshallah. In the coming years, we aim to introduce more classes to divert kids from screens and tap into their inherent potential, creativity, and talents. To learn more about us, please visit us at wis.alsalammasjid.org and follow us on Facebook for regular updates. Thank you very much.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Nadeem Abbasi. I'm the media chair for the masjid. I have been in that position for the last 10 years or so, and we've reached we've increased our capacity a lot in the last few years. Starting last Ramadan, we also started live streaming to YouTube, which has helped a lot. Prior to that, we were only live streaming to Facebook. So Alhamdulillah, our reach is quite a bit now compared to last 2-3 years. In addition to live streaming all of the major events, we're also responsible for getting all the news out about the various events in the masjid via email, Facebook, mobile app, websites, etc. So it's a lot of work, but I fortunately have a lot of really good volunteers that are here to help me get all of this done in time, and inshallah will continue to do so in the next few years to come. So our reach is fairly good right now. But we can certainly use more in terms of streaming to even more platforms. Right now we cover YouTube and we cover Facebook. We don't cover Twitter, for example, or X or Instagram or things like that. The youth department does a good job of doing that, so we haven't felt the need, but if it comes to that, we'll expand there also. Also, our mobile app is a little bit out of date now. We released it about 4 years ago, and there have been some issues with the iOS version in the last year or so, so we have to do some expansion. In addition, there are more opportunities for integrating our website with ISTH's website, so that when ISTH releases something, we release it at the same time without any delay. So there's a lot of things that are in the pipeline, and if God willing, inshallah, if there's opportunity and enough people show interest, we'll be able to take up all of these also, in addition to any other requests that come along the way from community as well as the administration. When I started about 10 or so years ago, maybe 2012, we did have a website. It was very antiquated, was not live. It had some events that somebody would post every few weeks or something. The range was very limited. The email that was going out was also very limited. So there was a lot of work that was done over the last 10 years to not only increase our reach, but also to make the presentation more user-friendly, accessible on multiple people, multiple devices. So there's been a lot of work that's done to keep up with technology and technological changes, but the sky is the limit. There's a lot of stuff that we can still expand on, and inshallah we'll do that.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Humaira Rihan Mirza, and I'm the Scouts Committee Chair for Masjid Al Salam for almost a year now, and the Committee Chair for the BSA, Boy Scouts of America, Troop 321 for boys and Troop 1321 for girls for the last 3 years, and going into the fourth year now. Alhamdulillah, the boys troop has been doing very well. We have 60 scouts enrolled on our roster, and the girls troop, we started actually the Girl Scouts. We do have a Girl Scouts program, but it's a different organization from the Boy Scouts of America. So the Boy Scouts of America is like a family scouting program, which makes it easier for the families to bring their boys and girls together at one place, doing the activities and learning the life skills. So we was lacking that, and we started the girls troop in October 2021, and Alhamdulillah we have 20 girls now, and we have been able to help our scouts advance at a pace that we have at least 6 scouts graduate as Eagles, which is the highest and the most prestigious rank of Boy Scouts of America. So we have like 6 Eagles every year, and Alhamdulillah, we had just recently have our first girl Eagle Scout as well, and we have 3 more coming in the couple of months now. So inshallah, we are planning to have our next Eagle Coat of Honor in May 2024 with around 8 Eagle Scouts.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Hasanul Haq, and I am currently Dawah and Outreach and Interfaith Committee Chair. I mostly work with the Dawah and Dawah program, including for reaching out the non-Muslim and also prison Dawah. Alhamdulillah, been doing it for Dawah program almost 20 years, and again I'm a chair for Dawah and Outreach, and we have a different program in Dawah. We have open house, we do outreach to different non-Muslim organizations, we have an interfaith group, we work with the different churches and synagogue and other religion organization, also non-religion organization, and we try to propagate Islam and introduce Islam to different organizations.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Sister Aisha Warfa. I am a zip code council member of 77379. Not only that, but I'm also one of the sisters in the Sisters Committee and help out with the sisters any events that have to do with sisters. We initiated the Chai and Chat during Ramadan, and Alhamdulillah, we've had sisters come together and have a just a community, talk to each other, at the same time have fun and food and also educational activities for them. So for the Chai and Chat, which is not just sisters chatting, but it has the background of it was for us sisters to kind of get to know each other, and with that we started out with a list of 120 sisters. We have since then had other sisters come and join, so it goes from 120, sometimes a little bit more, and then sometimes we have less. So, but the number I would say is probably about 120 was the highest number that we've had. So, Alhamdulillah, it is opening up conversations that we need to have, just because as a community, having a big, beautiful masjid is just one part of it. Having the sisters meet up and be able to talk about matters, social matters that pertain to them is very important, and we've been having that discourse where sisters are coming together, having discussions. Alhamdulillah.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Imad Husami. I'm the construction committee chairman, and I've been helping in construction effort and construction projects we have in our masjid for the last 3-4 years now. Alhamdulillah, with the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and with the help of the committee members, Jazakumullah khair, all the construction committee and brother Nadir, brother Wasib, he was also chairing the committee before I started myself. We've done quite a few projects, including the soccer field facility, the new soccer field facility, and the cricket facility. We had the MPH extension building, including a senior lounge. We had the clinic project that we just celebrated the playground for it. We have the HPA.
My name is Maria Mubin. I'm one of the council members in Masjid Al Salam. I also represent, I'm one of the representatives of Masjid Al Salam Sisters. Okay, currently we are running a program for sisters, a monthly program for sisters where we cater to about 200 to 250 sisters in the community. It provides for a safe space for them to come and interact with other sisters and to get to know them and build relationships within the community. We also have a toddlers program, a preschoolers program, For children, we also do a sisters halaqah. We also try to, we also have established a halaqah for younger girls, preteens, and young boys who are between the ages of 6 to 12. Ever since we did start the program, we have seen a huge influx. We've seen a lot of women come more comfortably because they have, we also provide childcare, which is another benefit of coming to the masjid, where they feel comfortable. They're becoming more and more familiar with the space, so they're not afraid of bringing in their children, which is making our programs even flourish much further.
My name is Syed Muhyiddin. I came into this community in 2011. Been in this community for 12 years actively as a permanent member, but prior to that I have been visiting on and off 5 years, 6 years prior to that. So I have seen this masjid from 2005-6 time frame. The most recent one is the finance secretary role that I have been playing since 2016 for the 6 odd years when Brother Ayman was transitioning out. Since then I've been finance secretary, and I've also helped with the masjid, the sports committee, construction committee. So since I took over, there have been multiple changes in the community. We had a lot of things manual, I think 6 to 7 years ago. While Brother Ayman was transitioning out, we started doing the digitization of all the processes, if you want to call it that way. We have been able to successfully do everything online, be it money collection, payments, and including documentation online on Google Groups, Drives, and so on. And we have been successfully able to transition out of multiple different tools. There have been a couple of times when we evaluated the payment tools and so on, and then we have stuck to one for quite some time now. We also have standardized the fundraising mechanism, which has become like a model fundraising technique which is used across other masajids as well. But over the last 4 to 5 years, I would say the community is growing exponentially. So the challenge is that there is a lack of volunteers, and managing the volumes that we have now is not a simple task. It requires multiple people, multiple hands to support the administration as well as the secretaries who are in the community. So there's one thing that we do on a weekly basis, which sometimes is happening once every 2 weeks because of lack of volunteers. That is the physical cash collection and then deposits counting and all of that stuff. So that is a manual activity which we never find volunteers to help out with.
My name is Sister Norat Allison. I had had the humble pleasure of serving as the Sisters at Large of the Masjid for the last 4 years. Subhanallah, we've had lots and lots and lots and lots of programs. Alhamdulillah, by the mercy of Allah. The first Sister Social that we had online, we were able to attract up to at least maybe 70 attendees. And this was during the pandemic. This was the first time that a program like that had ever been conducted in Masjid Al Salam. And so that was a breakthrough for us. So we continued in that speed, and every time we had other programs, then the numbers would increase. So Alhamdulillah, when we transitioned online, from online to in-person, we held our first Sister Social ever, I believe, which was about 2 years ago. And this was the most attendance of any program at the masjid by Allah's mercy. I think we were over 3.
My name is Syed Moinuddin. I'm the chairperson of a senior group in the masjid, which was formed not officially but voluntarily, formed about 10-12 years ago. And we meet every second Thursday of the month, and one of our brothers sponsors the food. We come together, sit down, have a get together, get to know each other, and renew our friendship, and that's about it. And once in a while, we have plans to extend this program, where a group of seniors will, inshallah, visit our Sikh brothers who cannot come to the masjid, who are hospitalized maybe, and just go there and talk to them and give them a
My name is Tuwa Batai. I had the pleasure of serving as the admin secretary this year, and in the past I've also been a council member and was also involved with fundraising and membership as well, and those things as well. We were involved, with the Ramadan programming, make sure that the Ramadan programs were running smoothly. So that's one of the main duties of the admin secretary is make sure is basically in charge of the Ramadan programs, also fundraising, oversaw fundraising as well. Attended a few construction meetings as well. As far as the fundraising, we did pretty well. We achieved our goals. If I'm not mistaken, I think we raised about more than 800,000 this year. I have to check the numbers, but I think that's how much we've raised. The community response is good. Obviously, during the Khatam nights, there's always feedback about parking issues and those things. I think that's something we have to look at in the future. But, another major accomplishment was the Shifa clinic. We had that Shifa clinic groundbreaking, and there was a brother that came forward and was able to take care of that whole amount. So he'll be taking care of that. That'll be in the northwest part of the parking lot.
I am Leah. I am the coach of the girls and teens soccer team and volleyball team. Right now we have two teams. We have the girls team, our youngest is 4, oldest is 10. There's like 20 of them in the group, and they play from 8 to 9 a.m. And then we have a second group, mostly teen ages, and they have like 22, and they keep adding new friends. And they play from 9 to 10, and sometimes even later.
My name is Musa Khan. I'm the youth director over here at Masjid Al Salam. So we have things from sports programs to educational programs to mentorship type programs. We have stuff for boys and for girls, for young professionals, for high schoolers, for younger kids. Some of the things that we do for the young boys is there's every Friday we have a boys halaqah over here Friday night, and that's for I think young middle school age boys. And then we have a grappling club over here, which I teach. We have a Muay Thai club by Coach Anwar, who's also our soccer coach, mashallah. For the girls, we have a girls mentorship class that's actually led by the mothers. So it's beautiful that they actually do that. We also do Sakina Sisters, which is like a girl sisterhood type of arrangement where they come in once a month with some type of activity and they finish off with a beautiful reminder to build, good bonds of sisterhood. That's very beautiful. Sister Aisha actually runs that, Aisha Hussein, one of our youth team members as well. Do other various things we do, like career mentorship type of classes. We just had one with Sister Faiza Hussein, who helped the students learn how to write a proper common application essay for college entry exams. So we do educational, sports, youth nights, bonfires, community events, ton of different things. It's hard to remember.